Mr. Feet? Mr. Bob A. Feet?
Sure, whatever.
Oh, look at that fake ass laugh. Jesus Christ, I want to kill myself. Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy, Mr. Feet, back with a brand new video. Jesus Christ, yes, I know it's been a very, very long time. It's been, I don't know, almost a fucking year, Jesus Christ. Since your boy has made a video, I am super sorry. Like, my extreme apologies. Or I don't know how apologetic I can be, but I feel so bad because I felt like I let a lot of people saying I'm going to do all these releases. But unfortunately, my life has been going through a very, very crazy amount of changes and kind of just things that just happened in my life ever since my last video. I guess in the month that I released my last video, I believe was April, I kind of just went into a deep depression of just certain things that kind of went on in my life. It was not very good, and then, you know, eventually I was gonna be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna come back, whatever. And then my dad died, so that was cool. It kind of just took a toll on me. Obviously, I was very close to my dad. We had a very tight relationship, and that kind of just, you know, happened out of nowhere. So doing that, of course, kind of just took a toll on me as well. And obviously, my mind was on other things, obviously, at the time, you know, just not anywhere near these figures, you know. And then kind of just later on, I was kind of, you know, getting myself back together. And just recently, actually, like, I was gonna come back around, I think December-ish, November-ish. And then unfortunately my uncle passed away too. So yeah, two big deaths in the family. Very cool stuff. But I guess one thing came good out of this, you know, this haul that you guys are gonna see was actually paid for by my dad because of what he loved me. So hey, but nah, I'm just fucking with you. That's just how I code my death. And to others, I'm sorry if that kind of offended you, but you know, I code my dad's death and many, many jokes. But yeah, a very, very rough couple of months for just me and my family in general. And obviously I just kind of needed time away. Kind of also a bit of it was kind of procrastination. I just kind of, like I said, drew away from it a little bit. But within those few months, I just told myself, you know what? Just like that one TikTok guy said, you know, stay away 6 months, learn a profitable skill, earn 10 grand, and then just come back. I didn't actually do any of those things, but just lay on my ass and kind of just work, really. But what really kept me from coming back, or actually what really pulled me to come back, is actually those people that actually were interested in my videos. Yes, I've seen all your comments and I've kind of replied to certain ones, and I really appreciate those that have actually, you know, stuck by with me, actually like cared for me to come back and say like, yo, where's this guy? Like, what the fuck? Like, you know. And that honestly, whenever I saw those comments, it kind of warmed my heart and kind of just, you know, brought a little joy into my life, where it was like, damn, people actually really care about my content that much to be like, yo, where the fuck is this bozo? For those that commented, thank you. I really do appreciate that, because honestly, it means the world to me that people actually care and watch my content and enjoy it. So, you know, that's pretty cool. But nonetheless, ladies and gents, you guys are here for one thing and one thing only. And those for you that are new, well, I'm Mr. Feet. As you guys can tell by my channel, I do a lot of, you know, Hot Toys unboxings. I love these expensive toys that are now getting more and more expensive, of course. And of course, now with Daddy's will, he's going to be definitely buying more. I'm just kidding. My dad didn't leave me with shit, so this is all my shit. But anyways, you guys are here for these Hot Toys, and let's just jump right into it. Just because I had a little inconvenience in my life doesn't mean Hot Toys didn't release any of the stuff. So of course, I had all this stuff that I was actually going to do another haul video not too long ago, but I kind of, like I said, shit happened, and it's just gotten even more and more. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Our first figure that I think came out not too long after that Darth Maul was actually this very, very sexy Hot Toys Star Wars Luke Skywalker from Empire Strikes Back, which is the pilot version. I am very excited to have this. One thing I do want to mention is, of course, I'm doing this haul video, and a lot of these figures are already been reviewed and all that. But if you guys would like to see these figures reviewed specifically by me, I guess, let me know in the comments. If not, I don't know if I should still review it or not, just because, well, some of these figures were just mainly for you guys. So, like, you know, it was kind of like the first batch type of deal. But like I said, a lot of these figures have been reviewed. So if you guys want to see review done by me, just let me know. You know, any of these figures specifically that you want to be seen by me. But anyways, going back to, yes, I have the Luke Skywalker Hot Toys figure over here, as you guys can tell. I'm very excited for this. I do love Empire Strikes Back. It's my favorite Star Wars movie. So anything Empire Strikes Back, well, I love in general. So I am very excited about this. So yes, we have this here. I'm just gonna put certain things here. Just, you know, I'll just put them here to the side, so then, you know, everything's kind of attached. And then I believe the very next figure, which I was super excited about, was the Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian, obviously. And I'm super excited for this because honestly, Moff Gideon was my favorite character in, well, The Mandalorian, of course. And of course, he was played by the wonderful actor Giancarlo Esposito, which I dearly love, not only from this but from Breaking Bad and all that. You guys already know the Pollo's Hermano man, the chicken man as they would call him. But yes, I'm very excited to be unboxing this. This is one of the figures that I'm actually going to be for sure reviewing, just because I'm going to keep this in my collection for sure. So yes, we got this man over here. And then I'm not going to do this in particular order. I'm just going to do it on the pile that I have. The next person that I actually do, or next thing I do, is actually the Dark Trooper. So to go along with Mr. Gideon himself, I did end up purchasing a Dark Trooper, obviously to review, but also to have as a pair. Eventually, I am going to get a second one just because I do want to pair it up with Moff Gideon. But when I have more space, because as you guys can tell, you know, this isn't very much, I will eventually, like, you know, do my thing and kind of just do like a little set with them and all that. So yes, I am very excited to be unboxing this. And of course, the Dark Troopers were pretty fucking sick when, you know, Mandalorian happened and all that. But yes, we have this guy to review as well. And then moving on to the next, I can't remember what was released next. I believe it was one of the big boys, but I do have big figures or big objects or whatever you want to call them, but I'll kind of leave that for last. But the next one I do remember that release was, of course, and I just dropped that, was the Mr. Axe Woves from The Mandalorian. He is one of the members of the Death Watch with Bo-Katan. And of course, without Axe Woves, I had to get Miss Bo-Katan as well. As you guys can tell, I had to get the pair. And of course, don't you worry, I did get Casca Reeves as well. So yes, eventually I will have the trio here. And of course, we'll have this own thing. And I do have one Death Watch Trooper as well, so it's gonna be like a cabinet of 4. So I am probably gonna end up keeping these just so I can keep the trio, or the, I don't know what you call it, a group of 4. But yes, we have both of these figures. I'm especially excited for this because I love Bo-Katan. I think her armor is one of the most badass armors, or Mandalorian armors, in all of Star Wars. So I am super excited for that. But yes, I probably will be end up reviewing both of these figures and, well, keeping it as well. So put those away for now. And then moving on to our next one, which I am super excited about, not just because I have these ones, but the ones that will hopefully come out in the future, is the Bad Batch Troopers. Yes, ladies and gents, I did get Echo and Hunter. I'm super excited for this because I did like the Bad Batch. I did love the Bad Batch series. I still haven't seen season 2. I know it's still in the, or it's actually released now, but I've been so disconnected with Star Wars. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I did get the figures, of course, and of course I've heard many very good things about them. I have all these figures I have not seen anything of. I have kind of just kept myself away from spoilers to kind of, you know, get my first honest reaction on these things. So like I said, if you guys want to see reviews on these, let me know, because honestly I would love to unbox these. And of course I probably will unbox these, but you know, I want to hear from you guys which ones you guys want badly, of course. Yeah, so we have Echo and we have Hunter. I've kind of had my own little Hunter thing where I kind of grown up a little mullet with this, so I'm very excited to have this guy here. And yeah, we have the Bad Batch, and of course I did pre-order the other ones, which I believe were Hunter. I don't think Tech is out yet, and then Wrecker, which, let's hope to God Hot Toys is a release, because my wallet can't take that shit anymore, honestly. But yeah, we have those, and you know, eventually if they do, whenever Hot Toys decides to release it, by the time I'll probably be married and have 2 kids, I don't know, we'll see. But yes, we did of course acquire these 2 gentlemen from the Bad Batch, of course, so I will put these away for now because I have no space on my desk right now. So jumping in still to the conclusion of clones, of course, I'm very excited to show this next figure that I did acquire, and it was one of my most anticipated ones. So when I got this one, I was very excited, very happy, and I couldn't honestly wait, and I still can't fucking wait to open it. And that is of course Mr. Captain Vaughn. Now if you guys know me, which you probably don't, I love season 7 of Clone Wars. It was honestly one of the best animated, just anything, just in show, just general, one of the best seasons of just any type of media produced. Very heartfelt to me. I love that. It meant a lot to me when that season came out. And of course, one of those additions in that season was of course Captain Vaughn, in which we all beloved, and kind of, I was like very heartbroken when he died. But yes, this is Captain Vaughn, he was one of the captains in, I forgot the legion that it was Ahsoka's during the attack on Mandalore, but he was one of the main, you know, heads or, you know, leaders of the battalion. And of course, well, I was super hopeful that Hot Toys was gonna make this figure, but when, you know, everything came out, it didn't seem like they were. But then, lo and behold, eventually they came out with the figure. So here we have him now, and I still can't believe it. Honestly, it kind of just reminds me of Commander Cody, but still in its own way. I love the blue with the orange, and of course Captain Vaughn, just like I said, reminded me of Captain Cody. So it was just kind of like having him in a 501st look was a lot to me, even though technically it's not because of the helmet. Still, I was even going to the point where I was actually going to get a custom of this figure done, you know, with a normal 501st and kind of just do it. But thankfully, Hot Toys did their thing and actually released this. So yeah, we actually have this guy here. So yes, this will be definitely one that I'm keeping in collection and that I will keep adding onto my 501st shelf over there, which I will eventually show somewhere in the near future. So yes, that is our Clone Boy right there. So going on to our next figure that I have acquired, of course. Well, you probably already seen that thumbnail. It's one of the biggest ones I've actually acquired. That is, of course, come on, you already know that I had to. God, this bad boy over here. We have the Boba Fett throne set from The Mandalorian. Yes, ladies and gents. Of course, you guys can see how big this thing is. It is literally the size of my arm, and it's as long as my arm, and it's a thick one. It's a thick boy for sure, But of course, ladies and gents, I had to cop this. Of course, I had to get Fennec Shan, which she hasn't released yet. But I was shocked when they released this because I thought for some reason they were going to come out. It wasn't going to come out for a very long time, but eventually it did. So here we have it, ladies and gents. So yeah, we have this bad boy over here. And as you guys can tell, well, he is here. And of course, I will actually unbox this because this is definitely a figure I'm going to keep. I don't know where I'm going to put it because, well, I have no fucking space. But as collectors, we always find fucking space. So yes, we have this bad boy over here. So in the meantime, I'm just going to put him over here because as you guys can tell, I have like literally no space. Oh, Jesus. But moving on to our bigger pieces, as I kind of just showed that one. I did get one that I was super excited about. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that one yet, but it is one that I've been excited about just because of, well, the whole thing. And that is, of course, the Anakin Skywalker with the staff speeder. Yes, ladies and gents, this is from the Clone Wars. Jesus Christ, what is this? We have this beautiful bad boy over here. We have the Hayden Christensen head sculpt with the Clone Wars armor. This is Clone Wars Anakin, bro. Live action. This is the closest thing we'll get to Clone Wars. Just until maybe Ahsoka. Just maybe. Because I've heard rumors. You didn't hear it from me. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is our first live action version of Anakin Skywalker in the Clone Wars armor. And yes, they finally released, or not released, but released pre-orders for the Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Clone armor, which I'm so excited about. That thing actually looks so much better than I expected. But yes, ladies and gents, we have this one. Don't know if I'm gonna keep this yet, but for sure one of the things I will probably be doing is, of course, reviewing it because I have all the Anakins except the light side version, and this can kind of, you know, complete it. But yes, ladies and gents, this is one of the big ones that I've been, you know, waiting to open. But yeah, this is one out of, I want to say 3 right now. Before I go into the next one, ladies and gents, I may be on the spectrum, but I did realize that I had one figure left that I didn't showcase, which I don't know how I know this, but yet again, I do have 18 figures that I have not unboxed, and my room is a mess right now. How could I forget the lovely Jango Fett? Of course, this was one of my anticipated figures that I've been waiting for the longest, because I pre-ordered this back in 2020 and now it's 2023. I know it came out in 2022, but still, 2 years to get a figure, still a pretty damn long time. Yes, ladies and gents, we have the Attack of the Clones Jango Fett with that beautiful Temuera Morrison head sculpt from the Attack of the Clones movie. Yes, ladies and gents, this is one of my most anticipated figures because, well, something about that blue just, ooh, looks so nice. Yes, ladies and gents, I'm super excited to be doing, or I'm going to be super excited to unbox this one because for sure I'm going to unbox this and of course keep it because I'm trying to collect every single one of the, well, Mandalorian Hot Toys. So yeah, we have this one. But putting this aside, I do have my bigger ones now that of course I want to mention now. And of course, one of my most anticipated ones because I love this trooper. It is a Empire trooper. It is the Hot Toys Scout Trooper with the bike from Return of the Jedi. Yes, ladies and gents, I do have the Mandalorian one, which I do like. but nothing beats the clean white version of this bad boy. I just love the clean look of this. I love Scout Troopers. Besides the Hoth Troopers, the Hoth Troopers are for sure my favorite ones, but then what comes after is Death Troopers, and then this bad boy over here. Oh my god, I was super excited when they came out with this. I was also very sad because I just had gotten the the Mandalorian version, but I don't know which one I'm gonna keep. I'm probably just gonna end up keeping both somehow, some way. I'm gonna find a way, but preferably if there was one, I'd probably choose this one. But yes, we did acquire this bad fat ass boy over here, as you guys can tell, and well, of course your boy's gonna review him, so stay tuned for that. But yes, that is our second bad boy that we have acquired. So these last couple ones are actually ones that they're two different sets, but they go together. So the first one I'm going to do is actually one that I'm kind of excited about, but at the same time not, because, well, I wasn't really a fan of it. But like I said, all this stuff is kind of just for you guys out of your enjoyment, of course. So that is, of course, well, one of them was, well, the Quill from The Mandalorian. As you guys can tell, this is a very, very unique figure. One that I didn't actually expect them to make, but they, still went with it. It's a very small figure from what I've seen pictures. I haven't seen much of it, but yes. But this isn't just all. No, ladies and gents. Yes, for those of you that probably know, there was something that also came out. I can't speak. There was something also that also came out with this. And yes, for those of you, yes, I did. For those of you that know, I did exactly what you probably are thinking. Jesus Christ. I did get this fat ass. You can't even see me. I did get the Blurg. Yep. So, yes, these two companions will obviously go together. And, well, I haven't seen one that's, I haven't seen anyone with it yet, I don't think, at least. I've probably seen pictures a long time ago. But, yes, ladies and gents, I did acquire this. Am I going to keep it? I don't know. Probably not, just because I'm not a big fan of the Blurg and Quill. But for entertainment purposes, of course, I'm going to be doing this. Of course, I'm going to probably do a review for this. So if you guys want to see this, well, just let me know in the comment section below. But yes, I did acquire these beautiful figures. Don't get me wrong, just because I don't like it doesn't mean that they're not beautiful. Just the box art alone, as you guys can tell, pretty nice. But yes, ladies and gents, we do have those, but I do want to mention that I do have two other figures that I haven't brought in here just because they're in storage and I just totally forgot about them. One, I do have the Transport Trooper from The Mandalorian, and then two, I do have that Grogu set, but I probably won't do anything with it just because, I don't know, that thing was just, I probably shouldn't have bought that. But yes, I do have those two. I'll probably just put pictures there so you guys know exactly what I'm doing. But if you guys want to see reviews on them, let me know. I probably will do one on the Transport Troopers just because, well, that kind of transitions to my next figures that I do actually have. And that is, of course, well, you guys probably already know. If you guys don't know, one of my most anticipated figures, other than the Boba Fett on the throne and the Jango Fett, was for sure, by far, and I cannot explain this any further, was this beautiful figure right here. As you guys can tell, obviously this is the season 2 Mandalorian with the new armor, but it's not like the old version that I don't know if you guys can see it there, but this is the newer version with the chrome. For some reason, well, I already know what the reason is. Money. Hot Toys decided to make 3 or 4 fucking versions of this, and they'll probably make another one after the season of The Mandalorian. 1 was obviously the original armor, and 2 was just the silver armor, the new armor, but it wasn't as shiny. And 3, well, this is the 3rd version. This is actually chromed out, which it should have been in the first place, but of course not, because obviously Mandalorian got a lot of new accessories. But yes, ladies and gents, we have the deluxe version of this Mandalorian figure and Grogu deluxe set, whatever you want to call it, and I'm super excited just because that chrome looks so good. Yes, ladies and gents, I'm definitely going to do a video on this, obviously with all the accessories and all that. And of course, I probably will do that mod that I have seen people doing. But not only did I just, oh, how can I forget? And it comes with the fucking Pedro Pascal head sculpt, which, like I said, going back to my Transport Trooper, does, from what I've seen, go on to that. So I will maybe do something with that, maybe not. Got to figure it out. But yes, it does come with this beautiful Pedro Pascal head sculpt, because we all love Pedro Pascal. He's just a beautiful human being. I'm not gay, I'm not bi, but that is a beautiful man. But yes, ladies and gents, we have this very decked out set right here, which I'm super excited to unbox. But not only that, not only do I have that, of course, for those of you that know, once again, if you guys don't know, Hot Toys, of course, came out. You know, Hot Toys here and there likes to do very extra things, especially with certain characters, because, you know, money. And of course, one of those things was, of course, come out with a very special accessory to go with this, and that is, of course, the swoop bike that was in season 2. Of course, well, I have to buy it. Well, for entertainment purposes, but at the same time, I have like 4 speeders now, and I have no idea where I'm gonna put them. But of course, you know, I had to get this, bro. Come on, I mean, how can you not get this? And I mean, you could still not get it. I know a lot of people have space issues. I still have space issues, but I don't know if my girlfriend will allow me to. But baby, if you see this, well, sorry, babe. These gotta go somewhere. But yes, ladies and gents, that is pretty much everything that I have acquired. I have way more, but like in other little accessories like lightsabers and Legos and all that, that I'll probably do a separate video. So if you guys are interested, that little subscribe button. But yeah, that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. That's pretty much everything that I was able to buy with my dad's will money. No, I'm just fucking with you. Now, this all came out of my pocket. I do want to give a huge shout out to Minus Studios for helping me acquire these. Even though I didn't upload any of these, you know, day ones, he still was able to get me my hands onto these, you know, within a very fast time. And of course, like, good prices. And I kind of did want to mention, for those of you that are interested in my day one things, or day one reviews, I probably won't be doing those for a little while because, well, economically, if you guys don't know, we're like in an economic situation, you know, with very certain things, and well, I am trying to buy a house at the same time, and this is kind of getting expensive to get day one. Not saying that I'm not going to pre-order any of these, but they just won't be coming out as fast as, you know, unfortunately, day one things, and I, you know, just for me, it doesn't make sense financially right now, at least, to kind of do that. So sorry for those that I kind of promised day one stuff, but if you guys want to stick around to watch my videos, I really appreciate it. But nonetheless, ladies and gents, doesn't mean I'm not going to pre-order any of the other ones that have been coming out because, well, I'm still going to pre-order them, just, you know, no day one prices, you know, when I can buy them, you know, and get rewards and all that type of stuff. No diss or anything, but just, for me, it just makes sense. I do appreciate for those that did come back and kind of watch my videos because, honestly, it meant the world to me. Like I said, I love doing this. This is one of my biggest hobbies that I've been doing for almost like 3 years now, which is crazy to think about. And I'm going to keep on doing it regardless. I love sharing these experiences of unboxing these very, very beautiful, expensive figures, but, you know, it's a passion of mine. So for those of you that stick around and kind of, you know, just are watching this, I really do appreciate you. And of course, I do not just collect this. I collect little things, like little special things, like autographs, you know, lightsabers, Legos for sure, which I will be doing videos on those soon for my Lego people there. But yeah, for those of you that enjoy Hot Toys, well, as you guys can see, I have a lot of Hot Toys to unbox. And well, if you want to come and join along, well, there's that little red button. And of course, when you want to know when those, you know, videos come out, just hit that little red or little bell notification, because I don't really have a schedule and I don't know how I'm going to do this again, but eventually I will do this. So if you guys want to see that, well, like I said, hit that little red. And let me know, like I said, in the comments what you guys want to see, because, well, I have all of this, but I don't know if some are more prioritized. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. And remember, I'm just a simple man just trying to make his way through YouTube. So I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.